Very good morning to students of standard 6th of SPS. In previous lecture, we have seen many things about the unit number 3, that was water, water everywhere. In that we have seen a story about a Vijay who was very fond of playing with the water. Who was very fond of playing with the water means he liked to play with the water and he wasted the water each and every time. Her mother didn't like that also, because she was always telling that water is important in our life. You should not waste the water like this. But he was not understanding that. Water, water everywhere. But this boy Vijay was not understanding the value of water in his life. To take out, her mother did a practical with the Vijay, that he means Vijay and her mother went to his mama's house, means her mother's brother house or a home in a village. There he found that water was very precious to the people, because there was a scarcity of water in that village. They were just standing in line, and we have seen all these things in the previous lecture. But from this story about Vijay, we should always use water very precisely, we can say, and we should always try to use the water in a different ways, but we should always take care about that water is not wasted. This message should be given from this textbook to us, and we should always give this message to our neighbors, our friends, our family also, that how to use the water very carefully. So this was the story about the Vijay and the water, that how the water is precious in a village, or we can take any examples of the village that is facing the scarcity of water. Then only we may understand about the water, the value of water, and how it is important in our day-to-day life. We know that water is very useful in our life, and I have written one thought about the water in starting of this unit, that is unit number 3, water, water everywhere. That jal hai to kal hai, that comes in standard 7th or 6th, I don't understand, but means I don't remember that. This thought is written in science textbook also. If there is a water, then only the life is possible on this earth. Now we will move towards our activity number 7, that is a poem. It is a poem about a water only, and we will see what is given in that poem. Okay, students, and before that, there is an activity that is given in your textbooks also about the Vijay. That activity 5 we have completed, and in that also they have asked many questions about it. On page number 24, they have just asked many questions about this activity number 5, that you have to do by yourself. Okay. Now, what is given in that? First question is that, look at your count. Did your class imagine more wise use of water or a more wasteful use of water? Now, if you See the activity number 5. On the basis of this, they have asked many questions here. That you have to see in your class that have you got any other sentences about the wise use of water? If you got many sentences on a wise use of a water, then you can write here. One of them you can write here, or you can write the how many sentences you have got about the wise use of water, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that number you can write here in first question. Now second one is, what was one example of a wise use of water that one of your classmate imagined? Now you can imagine the wise use of water that is given by your one of the friend. Means if there is a class of 30 students, then from the 30 students, one of your friend gave a best use of water, means a wise use of water. That sentence you can write in this. In second question, now third one, what is the name of your classmate who imagined this example? Now who have given the best example of a wise use of a water, best use of a water, you can write his or her name. So simple it is. Now what was one example of a wasteful use of a water that one of your classmate imagined? See, they have just given that there are many students in the class who are giving the sentences on the wise use of a water, and some students are there who are writing on water but in a opposite way, means in a waste way, how the water is wasted. Okay, they are writing on that also. So you can pick up one of the sentence that how your friends are giving you the sentences on the water, that how it is wasted. Okay, that sentence you can copy here. What is the name of your classmate who imagined this example? See, I will show you how you can write it. Look at your count. Did your class imagine more wise use of water or more wasteful use of water? See, in first question you can write that each and every student, means if there is a class of 30 students, then you can say that 25 students have wrote about the wise use of a 25 students write about the wise use of water. Now second one, in that they have asked that what was one example of wise use of water that one of your classmates imagined. If there is a classmate of mine, means if I talk about my friend, then he have been imagined about the wise use of water, and that sentence should be written in second question. So if there is my friend, then what he had been imagined about the wise use of water, that I will write here. He wrote one sentence that water is important in agriculture. This is the wise use of water that is written by my friend. Now what is his name? His name is Harish. Okay, this is our third question. And fourth one, one of my friend wrote about water, that how it is wasted, then that sentence should be written here, that what was one example of wasteful use of water that one of your classmates imagined. that wasteful में क्या आएगा, तो कि wasteful में कि हम कितना पानी वेस्ट करते हैं हम दिन भर में, तो वो सेंटेंस यहाँ पे लिखना है। तो वन ऑफ माई फ्रेंड इज वेस्टिंग वाटर वाइल बाथिंग। ओके, सो वाटर इज वेस्टेड when I am taking bath. And what is his name? You can write here Tushar, means your friend's name. Okay, so this was the activity that is given in your textbook, and there are 4 to 5 questions that is given in textbook, so you can complete like this by yourself. Okay, this is the example that I have shown you, that how can you write it. Now our activity number 6, that is Mary Oliver, who had written many poems. Sorry, activity 6. Okay, in that they means our poet had written about the water. Okay, his poem is based on water only, and that we will see. And what is the name of that poem? At a black water pond. At a black water pond. So I will read it and explain you what is this poem. Just want to tell us. Let's begin. At black water pond the tossed water have settled. At black water pond the tossed waters have settled. Now what do you mean by a tossed? टोस्ट का मतलब क्या है? अगर मैं बात करूं जब रेनी सीजन या मॉनसून सीजन की जब मैं बात करूं, तब जब रेन आता है तो वो लैंड पे गिरता है, यस और नो. एट दैट टाइम वेयर देर आर स्मॉल पैथ होल्स और बिग पॉन्ड्स, एट दैट टाइम यू कैन सी दैट वाटर इज टॉसिंग. टॉसिंग का मतलब क्या होता है? उछलना. ओके, when a drop of a rainwater falls in a pond, at that time what happens? It is tossed. Tossed means uchalna. Okay, so this tossed means this जो हमें 1 रुपये का सिक्का होता है, 2 रुपये की जो सिक्का होता है, जब हम क्रिकेट प्ले करते हैं, एट दैट टाइम हम क्या करते हैं? उसे टॉस. वी आर डूइंग अ टॉस. दैट टॉस मीन्स हम क्या करते हैं? उसको उछालते हैं. तो वो जो प्रक्रिया है जमीन से टकराना और फिर वहाँ से उछलना, तो वो प्रक्रिया को हम क्या कहेंगे? टॉस्ट. सो व्हेन द रेन वॉज कमिंग एट दैट टाइम द वाटर वॉज टॉस्ड, एंड आफ्टर सम टाइम मीन्स आफ्टर द रेन हैज स्टॉप्ड इट इज सेटल्ड. इट इज सेटल का मतलब क्या होता है? कि वो अब उछलता नहीं है, वो एक बैलेंस हो गया है, अब वो स्थिर हो गया है, ऐसा मतलब होता है. सो अ ब्लैक वाटर पॉन्ड द टॉस्ड वाटर्स हैव सेटल आफ्टर अ नाइट ऑफ अ रेन. नाइट ऑफ अ रेन के पूरी रात बारिश आई. फिर बाद में क्या हुआ? तो बाद में बारिश भी बंद हो गया, और बाद में क्या हुआ कि जो पानी उछलता था तो वो भी सेटल हो गया. किस में? तो के पॉन्ड में. आई डीप माई कप्ड हैंड्स. आई डीप माई कप्ड हैंड्स का मतलब क्या होता है? कि जो हम कप हमारे हाथ से हम पकड़ते हैं, तो वो कितना हाथ हमारा होता है उसमें कप पकड़ने में? तो कि 2 उंगलियां होती है या 3 उंगलियां. मीन्स द हैंड विच इज फ्रॉम द रिस्ट. ओके, हमारा जो रिस्ट का भाग होता है ना, जो उंगलियां, जो 5 उंगलियां होती है, 5 fingers are there in our hands, or we can say the wrist. ओके, wrist. ओके, जो उतना ही मैंने उसमें डुबाया. आई डिप माई कप्ड हैंड्स मीन्स मैंने आधा हैंड से डुबाया उसमें पॉन्ड में. आई ड्रिंक अ लॉन्ग टाइम. फिर उसमें से पानी लिया और मैंने पिया. इट टेस्ट लाइक स्टोन लीव्स फायर. कि जब मैंने वो पानी पिया तो वो तो उसका टेस्ट कौन सी चीज़ जैसा था, तो के वो स्टोन, लीव्स एंड फायर जैसा वो लगता था। क्या लगता था, तो के पानी। इट फॉल्स कोल्ड इनटू माय बॉडी वेकिंग द बोन्स। इसका मतलब क्या, इट फॉल्स इनटू द माय बॉडी एंड वेकिंग द बोन्स। ना अगर इसका एग्जांपल मैं आपको दूं तो आपको अच्छी तरह समझ में आएगा कि जब आप ड्रिंक पीते हो, जब आप सोडा पीते हो, थम्स अप पीते हो, जो बहुत गैस वाली होती है ना, जब आप पीते हो थम्स अप तो आपके शरीर में से ऐसा आपको लगता है कि मेरा जो मैंने ड्रिंक पिया है वो मेरे गले से अपनी चेस्ट और स्टमक इट मूव्स, यू विल फील दैट thumbs up is going from my throat to chest to my stomach and it wakes up। हमें कभी कभी क्या होता है कि हम हिलने लगते हैं, हाँ, वी आर शेकिंग while we are drinking a thumbs up or coca cola or like that, okay, so it wakes up our body, okay, if we are tired and sometimes we drink like this cold drinks, then at that time our body wakes up, okay, so this water was like that only, it was very tasty and when I drink it falls in my body, means it goes in my body and it wakes up my bones, okay, I hear them deep inside me, कि मुझे सुनाई देता है जब मैं वो पानी पीता हूँ तब वो मुझे सुनाई देता है, वो कहाँ पर पहुँचा है पानी मेरे शरीर में वो मुझे सुनाई देता है। एंड विस्परिंग, ओ व्हाट इज़ दैट ब्यूटीफुल थिंग दैट जस्ट हैपन, कि अंदर से एक आवाज़ आती है कि ये कौन सी चीज़ है जो पूरे शरीर को वाइब्रेट करता है, पूरे शरीर को वो वेकअप करता है, ये कौन सा ड्रिंक है। इस तरह का विस्पर, इस तरह का आवाज़ हमारे शरीर के अंदर से आता है, कि मेरे शरीर से अंदर आता है। ये कौन कहता है, कि मैरी ओलिवर, द पोएट of this poem, he's explaining this water, he's explaining this water in a beautiful way, like a drink, a beautiful drink, that is a Red Bull or Thumbs Up or Coca Cola, okay, when we are drinking all this kind of drinks, at that time our body also vibrates and we feel the taste of that drinks and also we feel that where does it went from and where does it stops in our body and it wakes up our body also, like that only this was his water। और उसका शरीर है वो पूछता है कि ये कौन सा ड्रिंक है, what is this that you are drinking, because it is waking all the bones and taste is also so beautiful, so this drink is not anything but it is a pond's water, okay, which water it is a black pond's water he is drinking। So this was a beautiful poem by the Mary Oliver about black water pond, okay, and he explained that what is the taste of a water and how it is effective to our body। Now activity number 7, activity number 7 में क्या आता है, look carefully at Oliver's poem at Blackwater Pond to answer these questions। The title at Blackwater Pond tells us that the poet is at a certain place, use at to write a sentence telling where you are now, okay, now you can also imagine and you can also write a poem like this, if you drink a water of a river, then you can write here at river, okay, at water river, okay, you can name anything, you can name anything of your poem and you can give a title to your poem also, okay students। Now they have given the poem says, I dip my cupped hands, I drink a long time, it tastes like stone, leaves and fire। What tastes like stone, leaves and fire? First question that is asked here, it is that what tastes like stone, leaves and fire? Water tastes like stone, leaves and fire, okay, what is our answer? First one, उसने क्या पूछा कि टेस्ट है जो स्टोन, लीव्स एंड फायर जैसा टेस्ट किस चीज़ से हमें मिलता है, तो कि वो चीज़ कौन सी यहाँ पे हमें दिखाई दी है कि या ओलिवर ने एक्सप्लेन की है, तो कि वो ब्लैक वाटर पॉन्ड। ओके, और यू कैन राइट हियर सिर्फ वाटर। एंड सेकेंड वन इज अबाउट द पोयम सेज इट फॉल्स कोल्ड इन टू माई बॉडी waking the bones, I hear them deep inside me whispering. What wakes up in the poem and what do they say when they wake up? What wakes up in the poem? तो कि वही वाटर ही है जो हमारे शरीर को उठाता है। ओके, उसमें भी वाटर ही आएगा, सेम लाइक दैट फर्स्ट वन। एंड द थर्ड वन इज दे आर सेइंग दैट यू हैव टू काउंट द sentences in the poem. Okay, where there is a full stop, that is one sentence, another sentence if there is a full stop or a question mark, you have to count all these questions and how many sentences are there in this poem, that you have to write here. Okay, so we can count that 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. There are total 6 sentences. How many? 6 sentences in this poem. And commas tell us when a sentence has more than one part. Which sentence in the poem have more than one part? जब हम कॉमा पुट करते हैं, कभी भी कोई भी सेंटेंस में हम कॉमा पुट करते हैं तो हमें क्या लगता है कि यह सेंटेंस थोड़ा सा लंबा होगा, इसलिए हम कॉमा पुट करते हैं। तो इसी तरह के जो सेंटेंस हमारी ये पोयम में दिया है वो कौन से सेंटेंस है वो आपको लिखना है, वो कितने हैं वो भी आपको लिखना है। दिस इज एक्टिविटी नंबर 7 दैट वी हैव कंप्लीटेड हियर। एक्टिविटी 8 में तो कुछ नहीं है। एंड एक्टिविटी नाउ 9 दैट वाटर वाटर एवरीवेयर, दे हैव जस्ट डिस्क्राइब दैट हाउ मच वाटर इज प्रेजेंट ऑन दिस वर्ल्ड, हाउ मच वाटर इज प्रेजेंट ऑन दिस वर्ल्ड। दैट इज आवर एक्टिविटी नंबर 9। एक्टिविटी 9 में क्या आपको दिया है कि एक्टिविटी 9 में आपको वाटर वाटर एवरीवेयर, हमारा टॉपिक कौन सा है, वाटर वाटर एवरीवेयर। एंड दैट ऑन दैट दे हैव जस्ट गिवन द फिगर्स ऑफ द वाटर दैट इज देयर ऑन दिस वर्ल्ड। ये जमीन पे कितना पानी है वो बताया गया है, उसमें से कितना हमें मिलता है ड्रिंकेबल, मीन्स यू कैन से दैट वी आर यूजिंग फॉर ड्रिंकिंग वाटर। हाउ मच पार्ट ऑफ वाटर इज देयर टू ड्रिंक एंड हाउ मच पार्ट ऑफ वाटर इज देयर विच इज नॉन यूज्ड, विच इज नॉट यूज्ड बाय अस, दैट इज एक्सप्लेन्ड इन दिस स्टोरी, इन दिस water water everywhere in unit number 3. And on the basis of that you can make a pie chart of that how much water is available, total water is available, how much water is drinkable, how much water is present in rivers, ponds and wells, and how much water is present in oceans. Okay, so you can just imagine about the water that is useful in our day to day life and how much water we are getting to use in our day to day life. Okay, that all these things we will see in the next lecture. Okay, we will start this activity number 9 water water everywhere in next lecture, and we will see how much water is available for us to drink in our day to day life. Okay students, thank you and have a good day. I think that you have been understood about the activity number 6, 7. Okay, water water everywhere. Thank you everyone and have a good day.